So, good afternoon, Doris.
Hi, good afternoon.
Please give us your full name.
Doris Akorkor Osabutey.
Okay. Are you known by any other names?
Akorkor.
How about Ostay?
Oh, Oste.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the origin of that name?
My big brother traveled and Osabutey was too hard to pronounce, so he shortened it to Oste.
Ostay. Okay, good. So, thank you for agreeing to do this interview series.
Thank you for having me.
I think, and the evidence is out there, you were actually the first person to record a SydeHassle ad. The video is still out there.
Oh.
Yeah? Yeah, you forgot about that.
No.
Uh-huh.
And the name, coming up with the name and all of that.
Mm-hmm. You were part of it.
I played a part, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was my suggestion when we.
I don't deny it. I don't deny it. I mean, if that's what it is, then that was a good name.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was a name that after you left, people tried to get me to change, but I fought them.
What was their reason?
Just haters.
No, what was their reason?
I think they were hating. They were just like, oh, SydeHassle, the name is this and the spelling is this. And I said, no, this is Akorkor's legacy. And we are not going to play with it.
Okay.
So, but the point of this is that from where we sit, we've had various experiences in life. But what's been consistent is the fact that for me especially, and like for everyone else, if I say, how did you feel about yourself, about life 10 years ago? Akorkor 10 years ago probably didn't know that Akorkor will be doing so well today.
Def.
Right? And so there's somebody right now who is experiencing whatever Akorkor 10 years ago was experiencing, or Akorkor at 19 was experiencing, and wasn't sure about what the future held. So the best way for us to learn is through other people's stories. Mm-hmm. So this is an opportunity to listen to your story. And I know it will inspire someone else out there, many people out there. So thank you for being a mentor.
Thank you for your medium.
Okay. So let's start with your life. Where were you born?
Born and raised in Accra here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which part of Accra?
North Kanishi.
Okay.
So the hospital I got delivered in was in Achimota. My dad kept saying while I was growing up, Dr. Mahama.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my doctor.
Okay.
So I remember he was my doctor, but I don't remember the name of the hospital because he kept saying that.
Okay.
Yes, so Achimota and then North Kanishi grew up there.
What was it like growing up in North Kanishi?
It was fun. Like we played, unlike the kids now. We played with our neighbors. And we had like a little garden behind the house. Those memories are very fun. I'm fond of those memories. And then playing with the area kids.
Okay. So your middle name is?
Akorkor.
Which means you are what?
A twin.
Okay. What's your twin sister's name?
Doris Akorkor.
Who's the more fun twin?
I'll say me.
Why?
I think she's like, I wouldn't say tunneled vision, but I think she's like, I don't know how to explain this, but I will do what you don't expect me to do. So then I think I'm fun because there's more to do.
There's more to do. Okay. What school did you attend growing up?
So for crèche, we did perpetual crèche, North Kanishi, and then St. Teresa's, and then Great Lambton Mills.
You went to St. Teresa's?
Yes.
Okay, from what year to what year?
From KG to primary 6.
Do you remember any of the teachers that had an impact on your education from St. Teresa's?
Nope.
Do you remember any of them, or you don't want to remember?
St. Teresa's was not fun.
Why?
Compared to my junior year, it was not fun. That's the comparison. When I make the comparison, it wasn't fun, but it was okay. Yeah, it was okay.
What kind of student were you? Were you a serious academic, or did you like coast?
I was just like, attending the school.
Attending the school, okay.
Yeah.
So, growing up at that age, so in St. Teresa's, were you with both parents? at the
No,
time?
my dad.
Okay. Do you mind sharing what happened with your mother?
She passed when we were very little. We're 3 years.
Okay.
My twin sister and I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories of her?
Not of her. Of the day she got rushed to the hospital.
Do you remember?
There's one that has grown faint over the years. I remember just lying beside her. But I don't remember a face. I just remember the feeling.
Mm-hmm. Then did you know at that time that she wasn't well?
She threw up. She threw up in the couch. I still remember. So yeah.
Then she was rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, they just put her in the car. And again, it's just the memory.
The memory
it's just
of
the
it.
feeling. I don't remember her face.
But do you remember? So you stayed at home and she was rushed.
Yeah, we stayed at home. We were holding balloons when she was being rushed to the hospital.
Okay, and then she went to the hospital. At some point, your father came back. People came back. When did you understand that she wasn't going to come back? Do you remember?
My twin sister is the reason why I still remember the whole ordeal, because she tells me oh, do you remember this? And then I'm like, no. Then she tries to react it or something. So not so much, but I remember the funeral a bit because of my twin sister, because she remembers.
She remembers,
it. Yeah. Yes, but not the feeling, not the memory of the whole thing. It's just very faint. So
then going to school, were you aware of the fact that your mother was absent, and how did that make you feel?
Yeah, it was sad, especially when kids get picked up by their parents. My dad wasn't one to come to the school. Yeah, and we had a big sister in the same school, so she kind of handled everything. So he didn't really have cause to come unless it's required. So yeah, the whole feeling where there's no parents coming for you at all and you have other kids, yeah, that was the memory.
So, but how did you process it as a child? Was this something you contemplated?
No, it was just lonely and sad. And then that kept reminding you that, oh, you don't have a mother. Yeah, just that.
Did you have maybe an auntie or somebody in the neighborhood that played a role?
No, my dad didn't really like hanging out with his siblings. So we grew up very nuclear. We were very father siblings. We just visited aunties and uncles, and we came back. We didn't sleep, so I barely know my cousins. Yeah. So no, I'll just say, you just see other kids around their parents, and you pick up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what is it like growing up with a twin?
I don't know. Growing up, it wasn't fun.
Wasn't?
No.
Why?
It wasn't fun because my dad we were twins, and my dad always said she's the last born. How do you deal with that when you're growing up?
Who's the last one? You or
she came Doreen? Out last, but she's not the last born. We are the last borns.
Okay, so you wanted to get last born treatment?
Not that, but then it just felt like an excuse.
An excuse for her to not do certain things?
Yeah.
Okay, so you thought you had responsibility as an elder sibling, but you felt you're twins, so you shouldn't have that responsibility.
Yeah.
So do you think she was pampered a little bit more than you were?
Yeah.
And how do you feel about it?
Now, no, then.
Then?
I was just but we are both last borns. Why does she get to get away with this? Oh, you do it. Especially when it's hard work or something, you do it. Oh, Doreen is the last born. I don't have any resentment, but I'm just saying.
Okay. So then, after St. Teresa's, where did you go?
Great Lambton Mills.
Okay. Great Lambton Mills. That's for people who are musically gifted.
No. We had a TV show, and they like to push that, but no. In the school, I would say 20% were just talented.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of you were just regular.
Were just students, and we didn't do music. you could sign up for music class, but it wasn't like a course or like a subject.
Is that school still functioning?
Yeah, it's there, but no,
Not
it's
as-
like, yeah,
There was some drama, wasn't there?
a lot.
A lot.
A lot that didn't get published.
Okay. But how do you feel about that? Like because if you went through the school, did you feel like you were at risk?
Nope.
Why?
It was, so imagine being like the kid that will get passed by in St. Teresa's and then you move to another school and you're like,
Like
you
what?
belong.
You belonged?
Yeah, like you are part of the popular kids. So it was.
So you went to Great Lambton Mills and became a popular kid.
Yeah, I would say
Was
that.
Doreen also a popular kid?
Yeah, we're cool.
Why? What made you cool?
We had exposure.
Okay.
We had exposure. We came from a good school. We knew more academically because that school pushes you. St. Teresa's pushes you. Great Lambton Mills was more calm, like, just get by.
Why did you move from St. Teresa's to Great Lambton Mills?
Financial
So
reasons.
Great Lambton Mills was more affordable.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have friends from St. Teresa's that you still remember or?
Oh yeah, a lot. I talked to a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us their names.
Derek, Edusei also. And then Sylvia Drew.
Okay.
I don't talk to her actively, but she's like on my social. So
Okay.
yeah, still.
Okay. So Great Lambton Mills, who are your friends there? You're one of the popular kids. Who are your friends there?
Miriam and Joanna, and then Theophilus, and then Elvis. It was a lot.
You're smiling while you talk about them.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, so did you ever get into trouble at Great Lambton Mills?
No. We knew not to curse. Like, that was like the extreme. When someone is like doing something, they are going all the way. And we knew not to go all the way, so we never got caught.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you wrote your BC from Great Lambton Mills?
No, we went to write it in a government school because the chances of you getting like a school was high. It was like,
So you're trying to beat the system?
I don't know. I was just following my daddy's orders.
So what government school did you go and write it from?
I don't remember the Sempe 3, I think.
Okay.
In Mamprobi.
In Mamprobi. So now I'm getting the feeling that people are just trying to beat the system with all these funny movements.
So I think weighing the options, Great Lambton Mills didn't have like a fair chance. Like I don't know if it was a school's reputation but a government school was like.
So I think the idea was that if you're from a government school and your grades are not so good, the implication is that if this is how well you did from a government school, then with more resources you do better.
Maybe.
But people are going for Great Lambton Mills and then going there.
Yeah.
Okay. So did any of your friends also join you at that school?
I had like 3 friends from Great Lambton Mills. They were the ones like pushing it, and then I think my big sister too. It was like, yeah. So I got like 3 friends from my old school. So it was.
Do you remember what you got in BC?
No.
Okay. So then, but the lead up to BC, were you scared? Did you think that your future depended on how well you did in BC, or was it not a big deal?
Initially it wasn't like a big deal, but everybody kept talking about it, so then it became a big deal. Yes. So, but you build up, and then obviously, like you are moving from Great Lambton Mills to another school to write, so you have to make the mark. Like, then why did you even move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where did you go after BC?
I went to Malco Girls. That's because my daddy worked in the EP Church of Ghana, and EP that was their school. So my dad wanted me to go there. Okay. And I had like uncles in the Volta region too. So like sending funds and all that was, he worked in Hull for a very long time. Okay. So he knew the school and he just wanted me to go there.
Okay. So then you went there with Doreen?
No.
Okay.
We really wanted to stay apart.
But why? Because some twins that we know, like this one, his best friend was his twin brother. In fact, he spent most of his life not making friends because everywhere was with his brother.
No.
Why did you feel she was let me choose. I don't want it to feel bad. But did you want to have your own life and have your own identity?
I don't think we thought about it like that that much. I don't think it was like when we were making that decision. I don't think it was like I don't want to. It's about her. It's about me. Like, okay, so would I want to be in the same? And I think it stemmed from the fact that even in the same school, we're not in the same class. They didn't allow it.
Why?
I don't know.
So that's at Great Lambton Mills or St. Teresa's?
St. Teresa's.
Okay.
Great Lambton Mills, we were in the same class, but St. Teresa's, we're not in the same class. We went from primary one. We're always like in different classes. So maybe it wasn't, we're not attached like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
who was academically stronger?
we had our subjects. She was very good with math and I was good with English.
Okay. All right. So went to Malco girls. Were you excited about going to Malco, or did you have a different school in mind?
I wanted to go to Temasco.
Why?
I don't know, they were bad children. I don't know, I knew someone who attended and the stories were fun.
Okay. So, thank God you didn't go to Temasco.
Thank God.
You went to Malco. Do you remember your first day, like going to school? How did you go?
I think I went with my dad. Can't even remember.
You can't remember?
It's either my dad or my big sister.
Okay. But then what about your first day there? Like, when you went to register, the first senior that said, hey, Form 1 girl, come here. What was the experience?
I don't think I got bullied. I don't think I was like, I went through all that.
Wow. Why?
I don't know.
Is it just a great school and they don't bully anybody?
No, I don't know why I didn't go through that. I went late, like in the term. I didn't go at the start of the term.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I don't know if that was...
So you didn't have Nino's night and all of that?
Homo what?
Yeah, no. You didn't have that?
No.
Okay. So what did you study there?
Agriculture science.
Okay, how have you used that since you left school?
I like plants. I like to garden in my own way.
You have a garden at your place?
I have like pots.
Pots? So decorative, not...
No, I talk to them. I interact with them. They're like, you're connected.
You talk to the plants?
Yeah, the kind words when they are dying. Maybe I haven't given them water for a while. I'm like, I'm sorry, and I'll give them water.
So I don't just give them water without talking to them.
I don't know.
So does it work? Have any plants died in your hands before?
Some have. Some were on the verge of dying and then they stayed up a while, but they died.
Okay, so if I want to get into plants now, what plant would you say I should start with?
The snake plant.
Why?
Minimal.
Okay. So you like snake plants? Snakes?
No, I like plants.
Okay.
Like I like plants. Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe you just like people who are like snakes.
No, not at all.
Like
actually,
you like transparent and
very transparent people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let's save the time. Let's save all that trouble. Just tell me what you're coming with.
No, okay. Yeah, that's a very good position.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put that on my list. I'll start with snake plant because I want to see if I have a green thumb. I want to see if I can nurture.
Yeah, you should.
But I was thinking about
too,
more.
So.
Yeah, but I was thinking more about doing like vegetables, so that it's productive. I feel like owning decorative plants is like owning a cat. I'd rather own a guard dog, so that the pet is actually useful too.
That's the goal. Not now. That's the goal. Long-term goal. To grow
to
my
grow
vegetables.
Yeah. Okay.
Carrot, pepper, ginger to start with.
I know vegetables.
No, I'm saying
sorry.
I want to start
I
with
thought you were
those.
listing vegetables because you thought I didn't know vegetables. Okay. So you studied agricultural science, graduated. And did anything interesting happen?
In high school or?
In high school, and especially with your WASI results, did you do math?
I did math.
Okay. What did you get?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Did you consider NOVDEC? Why?
You said, did I consider it? I didn't consider
You
it.
didn't consider it. No, I'm just curious. Because so then what did you do after?
I went to beauty school.
Okay. For those who are unfamiliar, so beauty school, is it a place you go and learn how to be more beautiful? Or is it what exactly is beauty school?
So I went to learn how to make other people beautiful, and then help other people with different skin conditions or whatever, right? Basically to assist other people feel beautiful.
So like an esthetician?
No, that's more
What?
needles. Mine was a beauty therapist, so
Okay.
I did everything except to contour your face.
Okay.
So like makeup, facials,
But don't do contour with makeup too? Or are you talking about
define your
define?
face, yeah.
Okay. Is it hard to learn? Do you need talent or can anybody?
Passion.
Passion.
You need passion for the trade.
So what's your philosophy on beauty? Can anybody be made to look beautiful, or
I think it starts from within. You should feel beautiful to be beautiful and accept yourself as you are.
regardless of how you look, if you feel beautiful, you will be?
Regardless.
Don't you think that sets unrealistic standard? Because sometimes, like on social media, you see, like they ask a woman, like, how do you rate yourself? And she says, I'm a 10. But her friends should tell her that that's a high number.
No, okay, so you said two things, right?
Yeah.
Standard, the beauty standard. Who sets the beauty standard to begin with? That's
You don't believe there's objective beauty?
there is, but
Okay.
that's not beauty.
What is it then?
Like, that's not beauty. That's like their perception of beauty. They are entitled to it. But then I'm entitled to feel beautiful and raise myself a 10.
So you're saying that even if somebody is objectively ugly, as long, they are entitled to feeling beautiful.
Yes. And
Don't you
owning
think-
their truth. Like,
Don't you? But what do you mean they are true?
no, so wait, okay, then they are not beautiful. You tell them they are not beautiful and then they go and what next?
But not everybody has to be beautiful. Like not everybody has to be super intelligent. Not everybody has to be.
But you
a
can be
great
intelligent
skater.
in your own way. That's my point.
Yeah, sometimes some people are just not intelligent. Like some people have low IQ. But then you can be, for instance, you can be a good football player, but you're not a very intelligent person. Doesn't mean you're not successful.
But you're intelligent in playing football.
No, it's just you have dribbling skills.
No.
So you don't, because I think we live in a world now where the truth, lies have been rebranded as personal truths, and so it creates delusion, which then makes it difficult for people to communicate.
There's that. But
Yeah.
then going back to the conversation, right?
Yeah.
About beauty.
Yes.
If I think I'm beautiful,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Why should I take your word for it? I am beautiful. Like,
Everybody thinks they're beautiful.
yes, as they should.
But so okay, so you don't believe that beauty contests should exist?
That is not. So the reason that exists is not just for their facials. They ask them questions, they dance, they do other things.
So it shouldn't
It's
be
not
called
just-
beauty contest. It should be called question contest.
So it's beauty in so many categories. It's not just like the face.
Okay, so do you believe a 500-pound woman can be beautiful? A 500-pound man can be handsome?
Yes. Again, I said when you asked my definition or you asked something, I said it's from within. If you feel beautiful, you don't have to go and prove it. You see, that's where then there's like, okay, then you can have a conversation around it. Don't go around proving that I'm beautiful and all that. You feel it, just move past it.
So you think beauty is a feeling?
Yes, it's a feeling that gets expressed outwardly, but it starts from within, I think.
Okay, so what would qualify as delusion to you? Or is there
When
no
you want
delusion?
other people to believe it, just you. It's about you.
Oh, so for you, you think that regardless of what the truth is, if you lie to just yourself, it's acceptable to you.
When you said the truth, right?
Yeah.
I feel it. Where is that line, the truth line coming in? Because I feel beautiful. You should just say okay to it. Don't don't question it. What's the truth in that
But,
sense?
but my question is beauty a feeling? I don't think beauty is a feeling. If you say this girl is beautiful, you don't mean that I feel she's beautiful.
So
or she
for me,
feels
beauty
beautiful.
is like, have you ever been with someone? Have you ever been with someone where outright they are not beautiful, but you deal
They are
with
not
them
what? Can you
beautiful?
explain? What do you mean by that?
Like
What if they
facial,
feel it?
like
What if
no,
they
no,
feel
wait, hold on.
they're facially beautiful?
Like you, standard wise, they are
Okay.
not like
So
face
there's a
is nice.
standard.
There's a standard. I'm not
Okay.
denying that.
All right.
But then you interact with them more, and then you start to see their beauty. I don't know if you've ever had that feeling.
Oh yeah, you build a relationship with them, and so you see their inner beauty.
Inner, outer, it's beauty.
Okay,
You
I see
see
what
it
you mean.
at the-
I think
yes.
I see what you mean. So basically, if we don't distinguish between inner and outer beauty, when we say somebody is beautiful, for all you know, we are referring to inner beauty.
Whatever it is, like
But so then, but
they are
it's,
beautifully made by the.
but there's a difference between being beautifully made and being beautiful.
No.
Maybe the process of creating you is beautiful. It doesn't mean that you're beautiful.
So the process of creating a computer is a computer at the end of the day.
No, it's the assembly.
No, what was the goal? To create a computer.
But they're ugly computers.
It's a computer.
Yes, it can be ugly.
It's a computer.
Have you seen a Mac? Have you seen a...
It's a computer.
Okay, all right. So, I like your answers.
Okay.
So, when are you going to get into politics? Because obviously, obviously, you can dance around the truth.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard
You've heard
politics
that.
and I've heard lawyer.
Yeah, but law right now, there's not a lot of money in it.
No, but I've heard that. But I'm just like, there's that option. Can you see it? It's more of you. Can you see that option? It's more that than trying to get away or trying to make a point or trying to win them. It's more that.
It's not, okay, so can you see them? Okay, I mean that's fair. So you went to school, to beauty school.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
I think 2 years, and it took longer than it should because I had a daughter.
Tell us about that.
Kimberly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So while you were in beauty school, learning how to make people beautiful, you were also making a beautiful being.
Yeah.
Okay. I think what's fascinating is that during that time, your twin sister also.
Yeah.
What's the age gap between your daughter and your twin sister's daughter?
I think 6 months.
6 months. So who went first?
She.
So you're just copying her. So when you found out that she was going to have a baby, what was your reaction?
Nothing. I was just like, okay, I can't wait to meet my
Okay.
niece.
And then when you also found out that you were going to have a baby, did you feel like you were copying her? How did you feel?
No, I was just having a baby.
You're just having a baby. Now, wait, was it planned?
No,
You're just enjoying yourself.
you could say that.
Okay. So then once you became aware of it, was there some concern, fear, uncertainty?
Yeah, my dad.
Your dad. So how did you tell your dad actually? No, so how did your sister tell your dad? And what role did you play in that? And then how did you tell your dad afterwards?
I don't know how my sister told my dad, but she told my dad.
But you found out before your dad did, right? She told you before she told your
I'm
dad.
sure it was in that order.
Okay. And then how's your dad's reaction to your sister?
I think he took it calm.
Okay, so then that gave you the clearance that okay, you can also join.
No, I was still very scared.
You're very scared.
Yeah.
So how did you tell him?
I told my big sister, and then we kind of like broke it to him together.
Now, in retrospect, how do you feel about your dad having to understand? Because I'm sure for a father, that may not have been the plan that he would want, right? So, first of all, what does that tell you about your dad? His ability to listen, calmly, not even react, but to respond, and then the role he played going forward? What does that tell you about your dad?
My dad has always been a very not too aggressive. He's been very calm and gentle. I knew that there would be like, concern rather than disappointment. Yeah, and that was what happened. He was more concerned, and they knew the guy too. So when I told him, the first question was like, "Is it for him?" I said yes. And he was like,
Why was there doubt?
"Oh, he just needs to be sure."
Okay. All right.
So that he can base it and then continue the conversation, right? So yeah, then he was like,
That was
okay.
well answered, by the way. I like the way you navigated that. Yeah.
So then he said, okay, so what does he say? What's he saying? And I was like, we are on the same page. We want to keep it. I was like, okay, cool.
Wonderful. So now your dad is in the house with the two of you.
No, actually, Doreen got a chance to go and be with the guy. I
And
didn't.
So Doreen went.
Yeah.
And then you also wanted to go.
Yeah.
And your dad said no.
No.
Why did he say no?
I don't know. He said no.
So your dad was with you.
Yeah.
That's actually it's kind of cute. So he was there with you. Because then he was checking up on you every morning.
Oh, I would say that. Yeah. We're just still in the house like we were.
With your belly.
Yeah.
Moving around, and your dad would see you in the morning. Was he retired at that time, or he was working?
So he was retired, but he was working with his church.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he went in some of the days.
Growing up, was there any advice that your dad gave you that has stuck with you?
Yeah. He didn't really have a lot of friends. And then he would just tell you to be safe. And basically, you have sense to do what you know is right and do what you know is don't do what you know is not right, and don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. So have you ever done drugs?
No.
Just shisha. See, I like that. Just a laugh. No, yes, no. Study that. Okay, but I'll let the silence just rest a bit so people realize you didn't answer that. So I have a lot of respect for your dad. I had the opportunity of meeting him.
Okay.
And I remember in the conversation with him, he was such a dignified person. Like, that's what I remember in his interaction. He was very dignified, I can only use the word respectful, even though I didn't deserve respect from him, but he accorded respect in a way that made me walk away thinking, I want to be like this man in many ways. So that was nice. And I can also imagine being in a house with two wonderful daughters who are awake at night and partying. It must have been stressful for him, but he handled it quite well.
Very well.
Yeah. So I'm glad I met him. I think only once or twice, but that little interaction really touched me, and I've taken a little bit from that. He's not around anymore. I'm not going to fight you over that now. But what happened and how? What happened? Was he sick? How did he pass away? How did you handle it? The time.
It was a brief. He was just there. He woke up in the morning. He was fine. I wasn't home at that time. So
you're in Dubai, or you?
I was not home.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I was there, and I got a call that he's been rushed to the hospital. He said his head, or kind of like, yeah, he wasn't feeling too good. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I went to the hospital, and then there was a doctor. When I went, he was a bit slow. Then a doctor came by, and the doctor was like, he saw my dad when he came in. My dad doesn't look too good now, so we should go and get an MRI and see what's going on. And then we did, and then we realized he had a hemorrhage.
Brain, yeah.
So I think it lasted like 3 days and he passed.
So, were you? How old was your dad when he had you?
60. I'm a
60.
pension baby.
Good. So he was a bit older. And seeing that you lost your mom quite early, were you scared or concerned or worried about perhaps losing him too soon? I know whenever you
Yeah.
lose someone. So,
I used to pray about that a lot. I used to tell
Okay.
God that if my dad had like 10 years just left, he should take some of mine.
oh, that's very sweet. Wow.
Please cut that out.
No, the emotion is important. So now, finally, you get the call that he's. I know it's very emotional. Finally, you get the call, and when you were going to the hospital, were you scared?
No, my dad is a very tough guy.
We have tissue. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad is a very tough guy, so I didn't think it was anything serious. It was fine, so I just thought he'd be there. I just thought it was like a regular doctor's appointment.
And then, so when he finally passed away, what was that feeling like?
Empty.
I don't need to ask, but I'm still going to ask. Did you cry?
Yeah, I'm scared I'll lose memory of him. So
Oh, you won't lose any memory of him.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to forget him, so I take time to remember.
Okay.
Yep.
So, seeing that your father is such a wonderful man, how hard is it for you to respect other men or like in relationships? Is the standard set too high for men who interact with you?
Even if it is, it's not based or it doesn't stem from my dad. It just stems as you being like a good life partner at the end of the day. Like obviously you should be good you should be good. Like I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you, so you should make sense to me. It's not even about my dad. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
that's where it stems from back.
Because that's the example of what a man is that you grew up with.
Yeah.
So somebody who's not quick to anger,
Yeah.
somebody who has patience, somebody who delivers wise words. And yeah. So it took a little longer in beauty school because you had a beautiful baby. And then, so after the baby, you went and finished?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you worked forever and ever as a beauty therapist?
No.
Okay. So what happened?
I did that for 2 years, and then it wasn't challenging. It felt mundane. I knew what my day was going to look like every day, and it didn't drive me again. So then I quit, and then I was like, I'm going to do something for myself. That's when I started like freelancing. I'll say that like I got my things and then I started. And I think, I don't know how long 3 months, like you mentioned. I actually forgot to, you mentioned. And then I started working with EK Brand Consult.
No, you're skipping a few parts. You got a call.
Yeah, so my best friend at that time worked with
What's her name?
Bridget
What's her last name?
Feglo.
Bridget Feglo.
Yeah.
She gives you a call. Was she staying with you at the time?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah, because I seem to remember that. And then she calls and she says what?
Oh, so I've heard of EK,
Okay.
you, Elom.
Okay.
Yes. So then she's like, oh, you remember that? I think we spoke before that.
Yes, I remember. We spoke on the phone.
We spoke because you were like, who is she always talking to?
Yeah.
So we spoke, and then she was like, you remember Elom, you spoke to him sometime. I was like, yeah. Okay, so there's a shoot. I'm going to be like a model, but I want you to come and do makeup or something.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I remember that the reason why we wanted you was, I mean, obviously, the first time we're working with Bridget, we are taking her somewhere out of town.
Yeah.
It makes sense for her to be someone to feel safe.
Yeah.
Right. So then since you did makeup, I was always said, sure, why not?
Okay.
And that was for our client, the Palms at Prom Prom. I don't know how they're doing, but yeah. And then you came there and then you showed your talent, your leadership qualities. You remember that?
It made sense.
Okay.
And at that time, I wasn't trying to even show that quality of myself. It just made sense. Let's like, and well, the motivation was from Banku. If I chose Banku that day, if I chose Banku before whoever chose Banku, I would have just kept quiet.
Okay, so let's explain for those who are watching. So we had to shoot, we were at the Palms of Prom Prom. That was a client they were trying to create social media content for. So they asked us what we wanted to eat. The point was to get a diverse array of food. Okay. So we have multiple shots. But it's a question of what are you going to eat? So then, we don't choose the Banku.
No, someone else.
Someone chose Banku, someone chose something, someone chose something. So then we're getting different things. So the food comes, and of course, we take the pictures. But after that, food must be distributed. And she took the leadership role. So now continue your story, yes.
So after the shoot, everyone wanted to reach for what they ordered for. And I was like, oh no, let's just have a piece of everything. Like you can dig into it. So I could have a piece of the Banku because the pepper looked very nice and the fish. Yeah. So like let's just have like a buffet style, like everybody dips into everybody's food. Yeah.
And for me, I'll say the thing about you was the authenticity. For me, I'm a sucker for people who are like what you see is what you get. I'm not a complicated person. I don't like people who are trying to be snaky and all of that. So when I meet someone, I try to observe. And obviously it was the first time I'm thinking, we're going to this place. Maybe the girl will try and act shy. Typical Ghana girl behavior. Oh, me ferry. This girl didn't do any of that. All the other EK bankers, I think Joshua was Joshua there at the time?
Yeah, it was Joshua.
Yeah. Everybody else was even kind of behaving themselves. But this guy's like, no, you don't take this.
No.
And I'm watching all that. I'm like, this is special. So how do we get someone like this on the team? And I mean, at that time, I also thought we were going to get more and more opportunities to shoot. So it's like, okay, we're going to have a makeup person anyway. In between shoots, she may not be doing anything. So why don't you come on board for whatever salary we could afford at that time? It wasn't a lot. And then every time there's a shoot, whether it's every weekend or whatever I was doing, then you come and then you make that extra money.
Yeah, I think the offer was, I don't know the role I want to give you or I have for you, but I'll hire you and I know a role will come up. That's what you said.
And that was true. That was true. So now the thing is, since everybody who's come to EK Brand Consult has heard about Doris.
Okay.
Because you're a legend. And part of it is that as much as, being an entrepreneur is kind of like everybody, you have this dream, you started. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. And so you can't do it by yourself. You need, you need a partner. You need somebody that you work with so that person, the things that you are not strong in, the person can support and you figure things out. So she was kind of like a co-founder. And when you are the business owner, everything falls on you. So whoever your assistant is actually does everything as well. If we are doing car branding, we are there. If we are doing, billboard. And it can be overwhelming for the business owner. It can be obviously overwhelming for the assistant as well. So you joined us, which was a beautiful thing. I can't speak for you, I'll speak for myself. It was one of the most beautiful working relationships because a lot of things, we figured it out together along the way. Right now, I'm trying to remember specifics, but I can't. But I know we went for meetings.
Yeah, we did. Went together. For meetings.
Yeah. And
brandings.
Yeah.
All of that.
Because I remember young guys say you have a business and then you walk in a meeting and then you come with your assistant. You look serious. They don't know she's a beauty therapist, but that's not the point. We are here for the look. But then you learned quickly.
Yes, I'm a very curious person.
You learned quickly. You took leadership, which also freed me to focus on how to expand the business because I had someone who would organize the team, whatever needed to be done, just the same way you show leadership with organizing food.
In my defense, I always do what makes sense.
Okay.
Like, I will think about it. If it makes sense, I'll put the first foot forward and I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I've realized that over like a period of time, like I didn't realize it when it was happening, like even with you or the Banku or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like it needs to be done. I will do it before I will tell someone else to do it, or I will like suggest it to someone else. I'll do it. Like why not me? So that's what it was. That's how it started, and it's just been a learning process for me.
And I think that's the thing that I saw in you that I think will ultimately ensure that no matter what you do in life, you'll be successful. The key thing is whoever you are, if you are lazy, I don't care how much talent you have, you do. So you have to be hardworking, which you always have been. The second thing is you have to be curious because what you know today may not be what the business needs tomorrow.
Yeah.
So as soon as something comes up, how quickly you're able to learn. And then, of course, with people like that, you kind of have to stretch them. And that's always the painful part, right? If you're a leader, you have to give people things that you know they can't do yet or they think they can't do. And then sometimes it stretches them.
I don't know if I ever told you, but I like that. I like that about.
Oh, this is the nicest thing you've said today.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but yeah, I like that. I like that you believed in my ability so much to push me.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously you have what it takes to lead an entire team to do great things. But I won't say anything more because your head might grow too big for the camera. So we'll just cut it off now. So you worked with us for a while and then you left after doing good work.
Sadly.
Well, I think seeing where you are today, I'm happy for you that you left. Even though if you had stayed, you'd be running the whole thing and I'll be retired. But that's okay. We can still probably work together in the future if God and other elements make it possible.
Sure. I learned a lot while I was working with EQ, a lot.
And for me, I would say that this is the story I tell myself. And since you said beauty is in people's heads, and so I'll just keep this, is that I would credit myself with being involved in the transition from beauty therapist to the corporate world.
I'll give you that, yes.
And so wherever you are now, they're enjoying your work. They tell them just come and give me some finder's fee.
They should.
Yeah. So I'm very proud of that. That's why I said people who I used to work somewhere before I left to create my company. The only reason why I created EK Brand Consult was some of the places I was working in, they didn't create the environment that I thought I needed. So at EK Brand Consult, I try and create an environment that I would want to work in. But at the same time, I know that for certain people to grow, they might have to leave. And so I never have a problem with anybody who has to leave. I don't think an employer should ever have a problem. The moment you have a problem with somebody leaving, then maybe you are thinking of the person as a slave. Maybe. Because I want you to leave and be great. I would be sad if you leave and you don't become great.
Yeah.
Which is why for everybody that comes here, even when they leave, I want to maintain some relationship because wherever you go, if you have questions and it's something that I have experienced, you should be able to just call me and then get the answer and then succeed. Anyway, that's too much of me talking. So you left EK Brand Consult. Can you say what you do now?
Now,
Okay. Immediately after, what did you do?
I work with a video, like an event.
Okay.
Videography company, Iconic Photography.
Okay.
Yes. So I was like admin. That's why I wore many caps. I was admin. I was operations. I was basically like, all that. I worked with a team, but I was like the only one in the office. But it was a bit flexible. So
I knew all that. I was stalking you.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It was a bit flexible. I worked with a team too. I think that's like I like to work with a team. I like to be a contributing factor.
Yeah, teams need strong, decisive leaders, and I think that's where you provide the most value.
Yeah.
So that's great. And then after that, what did you do?
So while I was there, I worked remote too. I was like a PA. What's it called?
Virtual assistant.
Virtual assistant. Yeah. So I did that together, but then I had to let go of one. So I let go of the.
With the virtual assistant, they were paying you too much, so you had to just.
I don't know. I still question myself. So I just liked. Again, my loyalty was to the first company, which was Iconic. So I just had to let go of the one that just came on board. Because
you let go of the virtual.
Yeah, I did. The dent. I think about all that. I know you won't relate, but before I will leave, I know the value I have. I know the dent it will create.
Yeah.
But so when I weighed it, the dent would have been.
So why didn't you have a conversation?
Yeah, why didn't I have a conversation? I don't know.
Okay. So are you still there, or what are you doing?
No. So then I moved and then I started quality assurance.
Okay.
I did a bit of that. I was actually learning. So I had like a mentor. So we worked together. I basically go get the gigs, side gigs.
So you were selling insurance?
No, not insurance, just insurance.
So it's a quality assurance.
Yes.
Okay.
So then I'll get the gigs and we do it together. So while we do it together, then I learned. So I was doing that. And then I got one of the guys I used to work with, Iconic. At that point, I don't know why, but I was like, I don't want to do in office. I just wanted to do something remote. That was when I started doing the QA. And then I did that for like a year. And then I got the gig. So he just called me for an offer. And so I worked with the hospitality. I don't know if I can mention names, but
if you want to mention names, you can.
I can.
Yeah.
So I worked with Jamestown Coffee, Ali Bar, Treehouse, like all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he reached out to me and I was like, I don't want to work with like a typical Ghanaian boss. And then he was like, no, I should just have the interview. I nearly didn't go for that, but I'm glad I did. So I did that for 2 years and now I'm a student.
A student where?
I'm learning ALX and then some other online courses.
Yeah, like coding?
Yes.
Okay. So you're coding at a time where AI is taking over. How what?
I believe it's humans at the end of the day. The creativity still comes from us humans. They will provide you code, but you have to even look through the code and understand it and then insert it.
Okay. That's great. I'm actually very proud of your trajectory because in that story, what I'm hearing is that you didn't just stop to be a slay queen. And I'm very proud of you.
I've never been a slay queen. I will never aspire to be a slay queen. I'm just saying.
But I think...
No, you see, the thing about EK, I don't know if you guys, he should get interviewed. You guys should set it up if he hasn't. Is that he thought, I don't know which think or thought, that I was for the streets. Like
No.
You always find a way to bring it into the conversation.
Okay, so
I like to party. I like to party, but that didn't define me in any way.
So let me just say this. I would never hire someone who's for the streets. So you should be very comfortable that I didn't see you as that.
No,
I just admire I admire young people who can go and party all night. I'm an old man now. So I admire it. Is it a waste of time? Well, that's not for me to decide. But I'm sure you don't party as much anymore.
No, I don't, because it's the same now. It's the same. The party is the same.
Yeah, it's always been the same, but you were young, so you have to go and get to all your points.
Played. I was in that time of my life, so
yeah. They call it hot girl season or something.
I'm still a hot girl. I'm still in that season. But
are you still a girl? Maybe a hot woman. Can we go for that?
I'm a girl. I'm only a girl.
Okay. No, but I'm really proud of you. I'm glad I bumped into you how many weeks ago, and then I'm glad you reached out because the truth is, if I had recognized you and you hadn't come up to me, I don't even know if I would have come up to you because I didn't know if there was beef.
Yes, you thought there was beef.
Well,
No, you thought.
are we going
you
to
knew
blame
what
me?
it was, but you thought.
I didn't know because I didn't get a happy birthday. I didn't get a
I didn't
Merry
get a happy
Christmas.
birthday, so then I think
I,
you
I
also
called to grieve and I got
but-
what people call asala. And
You
I
didn't
had
get
to take
asala.
it was a very, very cold shoulder.
No, it wasn't.
I've never reached out to someone to like you've had a death and I reach out to you and you give me a cold shoulder. Yo.
Can you say that you were expecting some reaction and you got something close to it, so you just assumed that was what it was?
No, if I was expecting a reaction, I'm an introvert. I wouldn't have even called. I thought like I said, I met your dad and I really
knew it was a genuine call. Like
yes,
I knew.
And it was I found out a year later. Like that broke me because at least a message and the opportunity to even show up to the funeral and stand in the corner.
The thing about the funeral was we moved it so many times because of my brother outside. So the funeral
I would
happened.
have appreciated just knowing
I know.
to stand there. During the funeral, did you hear like
We did the funeral here.
yeah.
We just moved the body afterwards.
Yeah, but because when there's a funeral, sometimes you get the opportunity to hear a lot of like good things about people that you didn't know. Like when people come in, maybe okay, I don't know, maybe I'm just exaggerating, but like I'm trying to find an example. One of my mentors, I won't mention his name here, but like he passed away in the last year and a half, and so I went to his funeral, and then as I heard, what? And hearing like other people tell stories, letting you know that obviously he wasn't just kind to me. So then it actually expands.
There was more to
idea.
My dad than I knew. Like
Okay.
that, basically, that's what you're trying to say. Like
Yeah,
there was
like
more to him.
you get to see how important he is to other people besides just you. Even to me, I'm sure you didn't know how important he was to me.
No, I didn't.
So see,
I knew you liked him.
but you still didn't tell me. And then
I'm sorry, EK.
my relationship with my
sorry.
niece that has been,
It's
destroyed now.
still,
No, I have to build
can
it up
happen.
again.
You're starting from scratch.
Think
It's
very
easy.
all those things. You have to have a budget, marketing budget, to be a fun uncle.
You're very
But-
rich now. You'll be fine.
I wouldn't say very, very.
Wait,
Very.
do we have on record that he said he's very rich? Do we? You see,
Well,
everyone is looking at you, right?
There's a difference between very rich
You said
and
very
wealthy.
You said very rich.
I'm
Let's
okay.
start there.
I'm okay.
Wow.
I'm okay.
The modesty now.
I have to be modest on camera. Otherwise, the haters will multiply. So I mean, God has blessed me in many ways, and wealth is like beauty. It's how you feel. So
Okay.
I feel rich.
Okay.
I feel blessed.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for this short interview.
Sure.
Like I said, EK Brand Consult will always be your home.
Mm-hmm.
You are one of the legends. I'm not even sure he's a legend, but we'll see. You are one of the legends. Actually, no, he's a legend because he's the only person who's come twice. And then he recruited Joshua, who is currently the longest serving staff member.
He's done so well.
7 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's done
When I met
so
him, he
well.
was 24.
Wow.
Yeah. Surprisingly, you're still 17, but that's
17
different
going on
mathematics.
25.
Is that depends on how you feel about your age?
What it is.
Okay, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So what I didn't tell you is that whether you like it or not, right now we consider you a mentor for SydeHassle. What does it
What
mean?
does it mean?
Somebody's going to watch your video. Maybe she's in beauty school, she's pregnant right now, she's unsure about her future, or she's somewhere else and she's going through something. She might just fall in love with your story. She might reach out to us and say, I really want to talk to this person.
Okay.
We'll arrange a call and, you can share more wisdom and, give people hope and guide them. You are a role model to people.
Okay.
And
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
You can. If I don't like it, we'll edit it.
Okay. Build a philosophy for yourself, like, and just go by it. Because sometimes it feels like when you are in the moment, it doesn't feel like it's possible. But then it reminds you. For me, it's everything works together for my good, and it has. Everything.
You see why she's the chosen one.
Why?
So I'll show you the shirts that we have. So to promote SydeHassle now, we have merchandise that it's a Bible verse.
Okay.
And they know, I told them my favorite Bible verse.
What's it?
What did you just say?
Oh, really?
That's it. And they know, it's on record.
Oh.
And that's why I can't be mad about anything that's ever happened to me.
Me too.
Me
too. It didn't look like a straight path. It still doesn't look like a straight path, but it's a path. And I'm ready to walk it.
Because to be the person that you want to be, there are certain parts of you that's kind of weak, and you have to go through certain things to strengthen that.
You do.
Yeah.
You really do.
So thank you for coming and crying on our show.
Oh, am I the first to cry?
Actually, yes, because the others, when I noticed that they were getting teary, I just kind of diverted the question.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
it's just payback.
Ooh.
Yeah. But now we're good.
Like today, I'll let everything slide because I know you've been waiting for this moment. So just have your...
It's the reunion, so thank you.
Thank you.
All right.